Hi, today we're gonna make bulgogi pork, which is a Korean dish. We're gonna use a Korean marinade, which includes honey, sweet soy sauce, gochujang paste, which is a Korean red pepper paste, a lot of minced garlic, minced ginger, fresh chilies. Diversify the recipe in a way that I like it better. Let's sit the pork in the marinade for at least a couple of hours. Now we're gonna start cooking. So we're gonna start with some canola oil. Frying pan always really hot to start with. We're gonna make sure that the oil is everywhere. And then we're gonna get the pork. We're gonna add it a little bit by little. As soon as you add it to it, it should start sizzling, as it is doing now. So the pork at first is gonna sear, so it's gonna take a couple of minutes to do this. As you can see, the soy is starting to caramelize the sugar and the honey, and it's going to give a nice color and a nice crispness to the pork. All right, now we're going to put the pork on the side. Now we're going to lower the heat a little bit. I'm just going to add a little bit more canola oil, and we're going to start to cook the vegetables. We're going to start with the onions. Turn it up a little bit. And the carrots. We're going to cook them for a few minutes, but we want them to stay crispy. We want to get the rest of the soy from the pork. A pinch of salt. That will help the sugar from the onions to come out, and so you don't need to add more oil later on. We're now on. So since we want our vegetables to stay nice and crispy, we're gonna add king oyster mushrooms. It's gonna give a nice earthy flavor to the dish. To that, we're gonna add a little bit of chilies to give a nice little hint of spicy. So it's going to contrast all the sweetness of the honey and the soy in the dish. We'll give it a little stir. Give it a toss. And then we add the green beans. Then we're going to add some scallions, which are sweeter than onions, but they leave a nice flavor to it. And we're making sure we don't burn them. And now, from the same sauce that we marinate the pork with, we're gonna add a little bit to it. Let's say a fifth of the sauce. Get to this point, all the ingredients are almost cooked, so we're gonna pop the pork back in and we're gonna finish it off. And then, when we get to this point, we can turn off the gas as it's already cooked. So the gas is off, we can leave it one more minute into the pan, so all the juice is gonna come back out, and then we're gonna start the plate.